Okay, we're on Shekalim Perek Zayin, Mishnah Dalet. Fourth Mishnah, the 7th chapter of Shekalim. Says the Mishnah. We talked about before we get to the Mishnah, we talked about if you found money. Then we talked about what if you found meat. And now what if you found an animal? Says the Mishnah. If you found an animal anywhere from Yerushalayim to Migdal Eder, and in that same direction, in that same distance, every direction. Okay, Migdal Eder was a city in the area of Yerushalayim. Let's see if we can find it. So I couldn't find, you do a quick thing, you couldn't find in the dot website, they say, they have this thing for Migdal Eder, and they say, Zihui hamakom lo nikva. We don't know where it is. We don't know exactly where it is. Menachem Klein says, maybe it's somewhere near Beit Lechem. But I did find something really cool. Okay, there was a place called Migdal Eder that was built on the first lands of Gush Etzion in 1927. Okay, 20 kilometers from Yerushalayim near Gush Etzion. There's a picture here of Migdal Eder. That's in the 1920s. This is the group of Haredim because they believed Mashiach was going to come up from Hebron. So they built this place called Migdal Eder. Who knew? But nonetheless, we don't know where the original Migdal Eder was. And you found an animal in Yerushalayim, anywhere between Yerushalayim and Migdal Eder, in the same distance in any direction. Zecharim olot. If you assume that the behemot from Yerushalayim were behemot that were designated to korbanot. So male were brought as olot. Okay? In the kevot, females, zivchei shlamim, they were to be offered as zivchei shlamim. And the rov zecharim Yerushalayim are olot, rov in the kevot are zivchei shlamim. I want to point out that the Kahati points out that there's a Gemara in, let me see if I can find it here. The Gemara in Kedushin, Daf Nun Hey, quotes this Mishnah, and there's a long discussion about how the details are much more complicated than what we see here. We're just going to learn the Mishnah according to its pshat, understanding that it depends if the animal is too old or old enough, or maybe it was brought as this korban. We're not going to go through the entire Gemara in Kedushin. Nonetheless, Rabbi Yehuda says, if something is worthwhile, is able, if the right age and the right animal for psachim kod on the regular shloshim yom, then you assume that up to 30 days before it should be brought as a korban pesach. And it's interesting to note that if you found these animals, you had to bring them as a korban, as we're going to see in the next Mishnah. That was your responsibility. Okay? And if you found a korban pesach, hamotzo mutar lo lakivo lepischo. You can use it as your korban pesach. Ve'im yavo ba'alav achar kach, the person who owns it then proves that it was his. Then you pay him for it. Again, I want to point out the ramifications are much more complicated and much more involved. The Kahati quotes, you could look at the Rambam, Hilchot Psulei Mugdashim, Perek Vav, Halacha Yud Chet. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha Yitzchak Kalman, and Tzipora Fega Matilda Bat Nachum Eli Melech. Have a great day.